The truth shall set you free. Judgment Day. We've been hearing don't judge a book by its cover since we were children, yet every single day we judge. Judgment Day is not something waiting at the end of our life. Judgment Day is every day. And that's why this world feels chaotic, because so many people are living their lives suffering in silence, afraid to speak their truth because of what others might say. Men, women, children, afraid to release what's holding them down because they believe, if I say this out loud, my life will be over. No one will love me. No one will respect me. So instead of releasing the weight, we judge ourselves into staying stuck. We choose chaos over freedom. We choose dysfunction over truth because judgment feels safer than vulnerability. The weight of stigma. I was recently talking with a friend about men being sexually abused, especially Black men. There's a stigma, a silence, a judgment about sexuality that suffocates them. I know men who are suffering mentally, physically, and spiritually because of the fear of being judged. And when shame sits long enough, it turns into self-destruction. Judgment and stigma kill slowly. I recently watched a video of Kev on stage talking about being judged for living in a trailer park. And I thought about how crazy it is that we judge people for having somewhere to stay, a trailer, an apartment, the projects. We judge people for the car they drive, the clothes they wear, who they date, what they eat. We judge people and ourselves for doing the best we can at that time. And most people take the judgment and turn it inward. Embarrassment becomes self-punishment, and self-punishment becomes self-sabotage. Silence protects the wrong people. So much has happened to me in this life, and I know many of our elders stayed quiet out of safety. But over time, silence turned into something else. We stay quiet because of judgment, because of embarrassment, because of the roles people play in our lives. Sometimes we protect the people who hurt us. Sometimes we protect the image of the family. Sometimes we protect the narrative. And in doing so, we imprison ourselves. I'm not okay. There was a time in my life I stayed small because I didn't want to be judged for doing better than my younger self. Let that sink in. I didn't want people to think I thought I was better than them. So I dimmed myself. I blended in. But here's the truth. I am better. I am better than my younger self because I know better. Yes, I'm better than going to the club drinking every weekend. Yes, I'm better than settling for less. Yes, I'm better than staying in situations trying to prove my worth. Yes, I'm better than staying at a job I hate. Yes, I'm better than eating things that poison my body. Yes, I'm better than scamming and participating in fraudulent activities. And yes, there was a time in my life when I was okay doing those things, not knowing better, just being a product of my environment because that's all I knew. And now I know better and I'm doing better. I'm not in competition with anyone, not even myself. I'm in alignment. I'm not a victim. I've been lied to, cheated on, taken advantage of, stolen from. I've been sexually abused, mentally abused, spiritually abused. I've been burned, literally and figuratively. Friends have hurt me, betrayed me. I've experienced trauma and pain that most people could not carry. But I'm not a victim because I've also lied, I've cheated, I've stolen, I've hurt people mentally and physically. Healing did not begin when I blamed everyone else. Healing began when I released judgment of them and of myself. Once the veil lifted, I realized something powerful. The truth of who we are can only be discovered when we release judgment of ourselves. Judgment is self-sabotage. People ask me all the time how to start their healing journey. My answer is simple. Release the judgment because Judgment Day is not coming. Judgment Day is now. It's every time you silence your truth, every time you shrink, every time you stay in dysfunction because you're afraid of how people will see you. We think judgment protects us. It doesn't. It traps us. Every day you judge yourself for your past, you delay your future. Every day you judge someone else for where they are, you shrink your own capacity for compassion. Heaven on earth. Judgment Day is not waiting at the end of your life. It's every day until you release yourself. And once you do, you obtain everything in this life that our Creator has for you. And most importantly, you get heaven on earth. And heaven on earth is peace. Standing on business. The world is going to judge me no matter what I do. So I decided to do me. Judgment free, from me anyway. We always hear that we are our own worst critics, so I decided to become my own biggest cheerleader. I don't care who does or doesn't cheer for me. I'm the loudest in the stands about me. 2026 is me standing on business about me, and that's exactly what I'm doing. But I hope you got something from this. Stop being the judge, jury, and prosecutor of yourself and others, because every day you do that, you are sentencing yourself to hell on earth. And hell on earth is chaos. Peace is freedom, and freedom begins when you release judgment. C notes. Affirmation. I release judgment and choose alignment. Where am I judging myself for who I used to be? What truth am I silencing because I'm afraid of how it will be received? Judgment Day is not at the end of your life. It's every day you silence yourself. Every day you shrink. Every day you choose chaos over truth. You are not the judge. You are not the jury. You are not the prosecutor. And you don't have to keep sentencing yourself to a life you've already outgrown. Release the judgment. Heaven on earth is peace. Peace.